right, let's talk through this exact movement. A lot of times people will get into a hook lying position, in this position to do bridges or other exercises, and they start in this flared position and then they just go into it. I want to talk about cues that are not just bringing the belly button to the spine or crunching the low back into the mat, because these are honestly not good cues to help us move through these movements and to find the best connection that we can and to help us manage pressure. So oftentimes people will be in this position, and I will say this, for those who just get in this position like this, it might look similar, but it's a very different feeling on the inside. I actually feel pressure in my anterior pelvic floor in this position, just crunching down because I'm sending added pressure down, not utilizing my breath to get in proper alignment. So instead, I'm going to be here. I'm going to exaggerate it just so you can see. In this position, I'm going to inhale. Notice I'm going to get good lateral ab expansion, back expansion. From here, I'm going to exhale bottom to top, and I'm going to exhale using a good audible, like I'm fogging up a mirror type of breath. So inhale, exhale. Notice the more that I exhale, the more those ribs are going to come back into space. Exhale equals compression. So when we exhale and really empty the tank, the more our bodies are going to compress back in. So if you're someone who struggles with rib flare and you're in this extended position all the time, we need to get out of that inhalation. We get stuck in a state of inhalation. So practice giving that good audible bottom to top exhale. Now, for those who live in an anterior pelvic tilt, whose pelvis kind of dumps forward in this position, right? And if you find that you're still in a lot of extension after you give that good exhale, I want you to think about just kind of bringing the pelvis underneath your rib cage. We're not smashing the back to the mat.
The key is to utilize the lower TAs, those lower abdominals, in order to orient the pelvis underneath the rib cage. Now, if you're someone who lives in a posterior pelvic tilt already, then giving that good exhale back, you're probably in good spinal alignment already.
So know your patterns and know which one you are. So that way, if you're in a posterior pelvic tilt, you're not just adding to it, right? So know your body and tune in. From here, I'm going to start from the top. Inhale, exhale, bottom, top. The more you exhale, more ribs going to come back in space. I'm going to give a small little tilt here so I can find that good spinal alignment. And in this position, lift. Inhale down. Exhale up. As I inhale, I'm keeping my ribs back by sending more breath to my lateral abs and my back side. Exhale up. Inhale. Exhale up. So notice I'm not just breathing and sending all my pressure out the midline and out the front. I'm distributing pressure elsewhere in the system. By doing this, it's not, remember, like I said, it's not over manipulation where I'm just shoving my back into the ground or sucking my belly button to spine. We are utilizing respiration to find our best alignment in order to manage pressure best in the system. And that starts with the foundation, which is our breath. And then we build upon that, which is our alignment and learning how to manage that pressure in the system. And when we can get into these positions where we manage pressure best, we are going to get so much more out of our exercises and out of our movement. So this is how I cue in all of my programs to put core and pelvic floor function at the forefront. So if you want more of that, click the link below, and hopefully this is helpful.